Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure. And the study of family inequality is the study of the well-being of children and of their parents, given the environment in which they operate. The analysis focuses on understanding how individuals interact within households to reach the decisions whose consequences we see. This analysis is important for the measurement of the effect of policies that affect households, and therefore for the design of effective policies. Well, we've learned a lot. This has been a very intense conference indeed, and we've learned a lot on a broad range of issues affecting human capital in the family, and we've also seen a very broad range of approaches to the questions that we have in common. Contributions went from Bob Pollack's, for example, precise description of little known facts concerning educational outcomes of children depending upon parents' multi-partner fertility, to Arthur Lubell's review of the state of the art regarding what we can say about the manner in which the essentially unobserved sharing of resources is done inside households. We also saw, for example, from Limor Golan, how life cycle dynastic models can be used to study the returns to parental investment in children. But there's one particular contribution I'd like to single out, is that of Flavio Cunha, who showed us how to elicit maternal beliefs about the technology of skill formation. Now, Flavio's study reveals that there exists considerable heterogeneity in maternal beliefs concerning the technology of skill formation. Now, this is a very important result because it challenges the standard assumptions that there is no such heterogeneity. And as such, this affects how we can represent households' decisions of investment in children's human capital. There has been really a lot to learn during these 2 days of the workshop, and I'm not going to go through all the papers. I think I gave you highlights that came to my mind now, but it has been really very, very productive. Yes, I think that this group is certainly extremely well placed to be influential in this area. And as we were discussing earlier, you were asking me which were the hot topics that students should look into this area. Well, I think it is a very auspicious time for students to get involved in family economics. There is not only a wealth of data available regarding households, but there are also very good channels of communication between academia and policy design and evaluation. And there are many theoretical questions that remain unanswered. There's one area I'd like to single out, is the area of early childhood development, which is particularly lively at the moment, with both the possibility of making significant scientific contribution and also of influencing policy making. However, there are many more hot topics, and I think as a guideline, I would recommend to a student who's interested in this area to start by asking themselves what they are interested in, and then go to the literature and see what is the state of the art.